most underrated since Steph came out of Davidson. I guess they don't hear me knocking, one blow and watch them let us in. I'm the big bad wolf, y'all know just how the story end. We spin again and spin again.
We back on the show for another episode of Rapping It.
Rapping it.
Just rapping it. We just talking, man. We just talking. Got some hot topics today.
Most definitely.
I'm excited. Got my coffee in the cup. Coach got the coffee today, so I'm excited, man. I'm ready for these topics.
No, most definitely, guys. But before we get into it, make sure y'all do all that great stuff. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
And comment who got the best takes, bro, because I always be wondering, man. I think I got them most of the time. But
and follow Coachfreddiej on all platforms.
Most definitely. But shoot, we're going to go ahead and get straight into it, guys. It's been a lot in the media. It's always a lot in the media. But our first topic, guys, is my boy Joe Budden.
Joe.
Yeah. So he came out and he pretty much said that women's hip-hop is dead. So I had to come talk to my fellas, my hip hop gurus,
pump it
up, and see what do y'all think? Do y'all think that is dead?
Me personally, bro, I don't think it's dead at all. I think I see a lot more women artists than I have in any hip hop era, to tell you the truth. I don't know if that's what he's talking about, or maybe he's talking about the subject matter. I feel like most of them always talk about the same subject matter.
Yeah.
So that might be what he's referring to. I didn't listen to the clip. I don't really listen to this podcast too much, so I don't know exactly what he said. But I feel like as far as sales and numbers and visibility, they're out there.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like it's dead at all. But I'm not necessarily the audience for that type of music, so it's hard for me to say. But
I can agree with you on that. I feel like he probably talking about the subject matter,
right?
Which a lot of people been going against the females about subject matter, but at the same time, I don't know. You can flip it on the other side because guys, ain't nobody talking about nothing new. The only people that I listen to now that kind of talk about different things and with men or Coriduzzit, La Russell, Larry June. Like those guys, Cole, you know what I'm saying? There's not too many people that just don't talk about the same old stuff. I like Lil Tyler talk about money and girls, but everybody else mostly talking about walking somebody down, doing stuff like that. So, for the female side of it, they talking about getting dudes money and which a lot of girls from back since hip hop started been talking about that. And, ass shaking, all of that stuff. But, you still got rappers out there with the females that are going hard. Lotto can spit, what I'm saying? I put Ken the Man, she can spit, what I'm saying? Leo can spit, and them some of my favorite female rappers because when you listen to them, you can feel their energy, you can feel their bars, so.
And specifically, they from Houston too. A lot of Houston up in there too.
A lot of Houston in there. We got a lot of hot artists, but I just feel like they just took the lead. And female. One thing everybody got to understand in the music industry, females support more than men. So if you're a Drake or you're a J. Cole yourself, more females are gonna support you no matter what. It always been that way.
Like female artists,
you mean like the audience,
the audience, consumers. They gonna support. They gonna support.
Right.
First, like it just always been like that. Like they'll go buy the copy. You know what I'm saying? Right. They'll hit the iTunes buy before a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It been like that over the years when it comes to the music industry. So when they have a lot of female artists out here doing their thing, they gonna support them, and they gonna be able to latch on to them before they latch on to a guy. Yeah.
Nah, I feel that 100%. I think both of y'all hit it on the nail. Subject matter, I think it is a little diluted, but at the same time, I don't feel like you could say that it's dead because they still popping.
Right.
Glorilla, she just dropped a song that's hard. You know what I mean? I see Jasmine, she threw the, what I'm saying? She hitting the moves all through the kitchen. So I feel like, and then Megan just dropped some hard stuff, like you said, Lotto spitting, Ken spitting. So it's just like the list goes on. So I don't feel like it's dead because they thriving right now. We hearing radio bangers,
and we just hearing the people that are mainstream, and so mainstream is going to be the ones that that do this kind of type of music. You still got like Rhapsody, one of the hardest rappers. Like just rappers. Period.
Yeah.
People like Snow the Product. So I mean, you still got those. You still got those for what you want to listen to, you got a rapper for that. You don't got to listen to all this, bro. But that is what's popping on the radio. That's what's on the top charts of these streaming lists. So that's what
I think they hear like a Sexy Red, you know, shout out to Sexy Red. But I think they hear what she rapping about, and then they put everybody in that category, and it's like it's not even like that, because literally I just got done listening to Lotto, and I was like, dang,
she
like the bars that was coming, and then like Mona Leo, like I really like her and her bars because it feels like I'm kind of listening to a dude rapping, like how it's coming through. It's like, ooh, like dang, like, I hear you. You know,
she's standing on business.
Yeah, she's standing on it. So,
the fact that we got this many names, like I said, I remember when it used to be. It was a period where it was just Nikki. And it was like Nikki, and that was it.
And then they forced like Remy, and you know what I'm saying. Like they had to start putting people out there because it was. Just
but it was like Nikki, and then like a big fall off, and then everybody else. But now it's like a lot of people up there, right? That getting the attention from, you know, just mainstream period, you know. But before it was just Nicki and then Cardi, and then that was it. But now it's like Lotto, you know, Ice Spice, all these other ones. So it's a lot of females. So it's not. I don't think it's dead at all. I mean, it's. I want to know what he meant by it exactly, because you know that's just a general statement. I want to hear more in depth, more detail, what he meant by it, but I don't think it's dead. If we're just that statement alone, I think that's false.
Nah, most definitely. I think we hit it on the nail, you know, so it's safe to say that women's hip hop is thriving. Not dead, but it's thriving.
Exactly. Man. Shout out y'all, man. Shout out y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Nah, most definitely. Man, another subject I gotta hit on, man. The GOAT, the legend, Chris Brown. He came to the internet and he basically was just like, there'll never be another Chris Brown. And, you know, that was a big statement, you know, that my opinion, you know, I agree, but I just want to see what y'all say, because a lot of people in the comments, you know, had different things to say. So how do y'all feel about that? Is that statement true?
I actually feel like that statement is true. You know, because he's one of one. You know, like I feel like we would never get another Michael Jackson, right? Because Mike was Mike, you know, and you know, Chris did show some glimpse, like as far as talent of dancing, singing as well. But he's very special in what he can do as an artist, you know, and we never seen it, definitely in our generation, and I haven't seen anybody get close to him so far, so I kind of agree with what he has said.
Most
He's
definitely
special.
I mean, I agree. I'm not the biggest Chris Brown proponent. I don't really listen to his albums too much, but you can't deny the talent that he has, and people, from what you see when he goes on tour, he's a hell of an entertainer. The things he does on stage with the flips, and you know, he's over there doing what do you call it, hardcore parkour on stage, bro. That shit is wild. But so I agree with that. I do wish, you know, some of the stuff that happened earlier in his career and a little bit, you know, in the middle of his career, and just the way it is kind of hinders him from getting, you know, he's a person that has a catalog to be like a Super Bowl performer. But with his history, you know, sponsors can't get behind it like that. You know, it's just sad, but he should be bigger in my opinion with the talent and, you know, from what I've heard. But R&B and that type of music is not for me, but you can't deny that the talent that he has, and like I said, the catalog, and he writes too. That's what I love. And he's been in it since he was like 15. So I don't know how many years it's been in the game, but a long, long time, bro.
Nah, most definitely.
And he can rap. Like,
and he can rap.
Like he can do it all. Like he's just one of those special talents. Like
most definitely
can do it all.
Most definitely.
I think 50 said one time, it was controversial when he said it, but 50 said he thought Chris Brown was a better performer than Michael Jackson. A lot of people came at his head, but
I mean, you would come at his head because Mike. It's Mike, right? He did it first, right? And then, but like when you go watch Chris Brown, bro, he does stuff like I never seen Mike turn a flip. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he does do things that is like, whoa, like
that kind of separates him.
Even when he reenacts Michael scenes,
at
right?
I remember he did it at the BET Awards,
MTV Awards, and sometimes you like, damn, he did that way better than Mike. Like, damn, that was nice, right? You know, so I can understand what 50 was saying with that.
What about you, Mr. Resident R&B R&B singer. What's up, man? What you think?
Man, I think Chris Brown is a one of one. You know, it's like, what can't he do?
Right.
You know what I mean? Not only just rapping, just as an artist, he paints. You know, the dude is an athlete too. I don't know if you ever seen him play basketball.
I seen him play basketball.
I don't know if you ever seen him play football.
When they did that league, the crew league, he was the only one that looked like he knew what he was doing out of all the celebrities.
I feel like he can, you know what I'm saying? He can go try it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he really do it all. Like, you know, he's special. So when he say there'll never be another Chris Brown, I was like, man, that's for sure. Like, that's somebody that I feel like I definitely need to see in person. Like, just because he that GOAT. And when he gone, we'll never see another one. And then I think about entertainment. Like, you don't see entertainment on that level, like a Chris Brown level. Like, if Joe Budden was to say anything, I would say that, like, that's dying. I don't know nobody else that's out here pop locking, singing, you know what I mean, and just doing it all, like, far as that, besides Beyonce.
Right,
you know?
I was about to say, definitely as a male.
As a male. So, like, I feel like, when he gone, like, it's
who y'all taking, Chris Brown or Usher?
I'm taking, I'm taking Chris Brown. I think Chris Brown got more dancing wise. I'm damn sure.
I'm just talking about overall.
Overall,
yeah, just.
I think Chris Brown, bro. I think Chris Brown, like, hit for hit. I think he'll get Usher.
Bro,
I think he'll get
I don't
Usher.
know about that.
Don't get me wrong, like, with Confessions and all that.
Bro.
And don't get me wrong, like,
and one thing you got to understand is Chris is a workhorse.
And he dropped music.
He dropped music.
Dropped music constantly.
Chris didn't drop multiple albums that have
I'm just talking about hit for hit. I'm talking about
Facts.
like maybe top 20 of each.
Yeah.
Top 20 of each. I think I think he'll
I'm
get
messing
him.
with Chris.
I don't know,
I think
man.
he'll
I
get
think
him,
I got Usher on that one, man. I don't know.
Yeah. For all the 19...
I wanted to see it.
For all the 1980
the
crews,
verses.
you know what I'm saying?
I miss the good verses back in man. Yeah. The pandemic was a time, bro.
A Chris Brown versus Usher? Oh, yeah. That'll be hard.
That's gonna go down.
It'll be real nice, but I got Chris all day. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know, but I think I got Usher, bro.
I wanna take you down. Yeah. I really wanna take you down.
You see what Usher did at the Super Bowl?
Nah, he gonna come out. This is my confession. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be good to see. It's gonna be, it'll be better than Omarion and Mario.
Man, come on,
my boy.
Come on,
my boy.
Mario ain't had no hits, but he won. He won anyway.
For real, I'm telling you.
He had one hit.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
get it. Real funny, bro.
No, but man, we gonna get to this next topic. It was a big topic, you know, and I ain't gonna lie, me and my lady, we was going back and forth on this topic. Okay. So I really want to hear what my fellas got to say, you know. So the game he took to the internet, and he's pretty much said that which one is worse? Is women cheating worse, or is men cheating worse?
What'd the game say? He just asked the question.
He asked the question.
I think it's the same thing. Like, why would it be different regardless? You still, you know, stabbing somebody's loyalty when you do that.
Most definitely.
You already like breaking their trust. You either way. So I don't know why it's
a debate.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Why'd you and Jazz get into it about?
Look, this is why we got into it, because, you know, I said, and this is just, you know, like I said, it's a pen base. Don't get me wrong. Hands down, both are worse. I mean, both are equal. Like, you know what I mean? We not gonna, that's undeniable. But I did say this, though. I said, when it comes to men, right, just nature, as a man, we are designed to reproduce. When we look at women, we, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. One of the hardest things for a man to do is to conquer the flesh. But I was saying, for a woman, you know what I mean? When it comes to cheating, a loyal woman and a woman, right? When it comes to cheating, it's more strategic than a man. And for example, I just had a partner. I ain't gonna throw him out there, you know, just call him a phone. He like, hey, bro, like, man, I messed up, Corey. You know what I'm saying? He just dove into something. You know what I'm saying? Just because. So going back to her, I'm like, when women, y'all strategic, you gonna get to know the dude. You know, you gonna plan it all out. So that means you thinking about this, like, you know what I'm saying? You got more emotions into it. It's pretty much what I'm trying to say, over a man who's
just like flesh.
Yeah, it's just flesh. You know what I'm saying? That's why you would see a dude go cheat with a 2, because he wasn't thinking about the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's not looking at you like that. He just trying to get it
How
out.
about this though?
Yeah.
It's women have easier access to cheating, meaning I think they have, in general, I'm talking about generalities here.
Yeah.
We have more, you know, get more shots thrown at them throughout the day than the general man, I would think. So they have more opportunities. That means, you know, it'd be easier for them to cheat than it would be for a man, right?
But women should already, and most of them do walk around where they trying to protect their goods, right?
Right.
So as a man, you're like Corey said, natural is to
conquer.
Yeah, right. Like, but as a woman, it's not like that. That's why men are coming at them because
that's what I'm saying. The man, it seems like might be more intentional because it's like, man, I gotta go get that. Where a woman is like, oh, people keep hitting on me.
Hitting on me. Yeah,
I
hear what you say. I'm following what you're saying.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with what both of y'all saying. It's wrong regardless.
Yeah, it's wrong regardless. I don't know.
It's wrong regardless. But if Game was saying that he feel like, hey, it's worse with a woman, I get where he's coming from. I ain't gonna say I agree with him. I say I get where he's coming from because, like I said, women has a precious jewel, right? That it's a box that, it should be hard to unlock, right? You don't want to give that box to everybody.
Facts.
Because it end up becoming useless, right? So I feel like, man, they were put on this earth to do that, right? Mm-hmm. To get to women, to, like you said, reproduce. It always been that way. That's why you had men that, back in time, right, have 3-4 wives, like not 3-4, side pieces. They had 3-4 wives, right? Because
still in some cultures like that right now.
Exactly. Right. So I get where he was trying to come from if he said it that way, but in my eyes, like y'all saying, it's like, damn, like either way, you know what I'm saying, y'all both,
especially
wrong.
in this society. Like we ain't talking about societies that were going on back then. We're talking about the agreements we come to now.
Yeah, right.
It's either way. A promise was broken.
Most definitely.
Either way. So it's not one's better than the other. They're both messed up.
Most definitely, I agree.
Yeah, I'm with y'all.
I see why you was getting in trouble though.
I ain't gonna say I was getting in trouble. It was just like I was just saying, like,
I know the code for.
Yeah,
we had a discussion. I know what that means, Corey.
Yeah. No. This is flat out how it happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we agreed that, of course, both is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Relationship is built off of loyalty. Like, we understand that. But I'm just saying the thought process of a guy, like, that's my biggest thing on why it's like the thought process of a guy and the thought process of a woman. It's just more intentional with a woman than it is with a dude. Of course, they both wrong, hands down wrong.
Right.
But when we're talking about intentions, I feel like
like, okay, let's say college party, right? You got some hoes out there that's going to I'm trying to find me a guy to take home.
Right.
But that's a small percent, right? The dudes, right? So you got the girls, they just getting ready to go to the party to have fun, right? You got the small percent, they looking for something.
Right.
Dudes, you got a large percent saying, hey, bro, hey, when I get in here, I got to go, you know what I'm saying? I got to bring something back, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a large percent. And it's because the nature of man, they just want to go out there and go get it. So I see what you're saying with the attention. But like I said, it's both bad, but I understand the nature of man over, the nature of woman.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
They're both wrong. Don't cheat.
Don't cheat. Most definitely don't cheat with it. Yeah.
We good on that.
Nah, we big on loyalty at Just Rapping It. So make sure if you are out there that you just rapping Oh man!
For real though.
You sponsored by Magnum or something?
Nah, man, I might need to get one after this. For real, just rapping.
Just rapping. I like that. Hey, holla at me.
Nah, but before we leave, man, something else happened. During the week. I believe last week.
Yeah.
Somebody that's dear to us, especially my childhood.
Mine too.
Passed away. And if I slaughtered the name, my apologies. But Akira Toriyama, is that how you say
Akira
it?
Toriyama.
Yeah, Toriyama. He passed away. He's the Dragon Ball Z creator. And I just want to give him his flowers, and pay tribute because, I love anime, and he basically raised me a little bit when it comes to growing up. So
shout out to you, man. Yeah. Came home running from school a lot of afternoons just to catch Dragon Ball Z.
For real.
Facts.
For real.
Got me through a lot of fall camps too. Even being a college coach, I think about being in Oklahoma and just on Hulu, you know what I'm saying? Just rewatching Dragon Ball Z Super, you know, things like that. So, and then like right now, I got a 4-year-old, so I'm watching the first ones with them, just trying to just trying to show them, you know. So
definitely will keep living on for a while. So.
Definitely, I don't know if y'all did, but I know me for sure. I tried to power up and be a Super Saiyan. I was in the backyard, like just So you know what I mean?
Gohan, man.
Most definitely, man. Shout out. But you know, that's all we have for today at Just Rapping It. You know what I mean?
Yes,
again, make sure you like, subscribe, and tune in until next time.
Yes, sir.
Most underrated since Steph came out of Davidson. I guess they don't hear me knocking, one blow and watch them let us in. I'm the big bad wolf, y'all know just how the story end. We spin again and spin again until someone just let us in.